It is now time to induct a man who arrived in Cleveland at the age of 20. He was the team's #1 draft pick out of Vallejo, California High School at the age of 17. And his impact was immediate. Ladies and gentlemen, we celebrate the Hall of Fame career of CC Sabathia.
Most importantly, I want to say thank you to the city. You know, coming here at 17 years old, I always tell people I was born and raised in California, but I grew up here in Cleveland. So thank you.
Just freshly into the big leagues, it's Joey Cantillo. The 24-year-old is making his second major league start. The payoff pitch to Slater is pulled down the left field line towards the corner. That's a base hit. Slater looking for extra bases, and he'll cruise in with a leadoff double. He's 2 for 2 in a Baltimore uniform ahead of Mountcastle, and he gets him swinging on a change. Henderson pops this one up. The outstanding Jose Ramirez in foul ground for out number 2. And how about this for Cantillo? An opportunity to get out of the inning with no damage done. Santander lifts one to left center. Angel Martinez up near the warning track, and a nice job by the 24-year-old in his second big league appearance.
Now you've got Zach Eflin. You know the pedigree. He can chew innings. He pounds the strike zone. That is what Game 1 and Game 2 of this series have missed out on. So, yeah, a lot of stock into Zach Eflin going to the mound tonight.
Now back to contact, but a roller to second base for the young Jackson Holliday, who just made his way back up to the big leagues earlier this week. If that's an error, it will be the first of his major league career. Goes after it off of the glove of Eflin. The shortstop Henderson is over, and they'll work around that Holliday miscue to start the frame. Eloy Jimenez, who is making his first Baltimore start. Checked his swing, but could not hold back. Jansen Visconti called him out at the plate, and he hits one towards left, but Daniel Schneemann is there. That's the type of rocket he was hitting at AAA. And he gets a strikeout here. Strikes out a pair in the second.
Pitch is high. Quan walks. First given up by Eflin.
Here's Angel Martinez.
There's new batting approach. They're the toughest team, I think, to play against.
Quan at first. He lifts one to right field. Santander back at the wall. He's there. It's gone. Right on cue. It's the third home run for the rookie. Martinez makes it 2-0. That home run by Martinez was the 124th for Cleveland this year. The reason that's significant, that was the total amount of home runs they hit all of last season in 162 games.
The 2-1. Line to the gap in left center field, sinking quickly. Schneemann on the move, has to play it on a bounce.
2-strike offering. Santander waited for that curveball and bangs it into left field. Henderson with a turn, but he'll stay at second.
1-out single by Henderson, followed by Santander. First and second, one down for Eloy Jimenez.
Just acquired at the deadline from the White Sox.
3-1 pitch is lashed into left field for a base hit, and he's going to have his first Oriole RBI as Henderson scores, and Baltimore's on the board. Welcome to the O's, Eloy Jimenez. Mayo with a Baltimore chop towards the left side. Ramirez with a tough play on the glove, and he throws out Mayo.
And now it's second and third with 2 down for Colton Cowser.
Here's a great play by Josh Naylor, but nobody's at the bag. It was stuck in his glove, and Santander will come home to tie the game.
But what a play to stop 2 runs from scoring. He wasn't going to prevent the 1 run because right now, once he gets that ball, there's nobody covering the base. If you don't break immediately, you're not beating the base runner to the bag.
The 3-2. Jackson in the air to deep left field. Schneemann racing back, getting turned around, turning around, and it bangs off the wall. And Holliday will make it to second with a slide.
Jackson Holliday with a leadoff double against Joey Cantillo, who's out. The right-hander Pedro Avila to Austin Slater, who lays down a bunt. He's going to pick it up, and it's a fair ball.
Wow.
Maybe a chance for that to roll down the line foul, but Avila went right after it, did not have a play.
But it was a fair ball. This ball looked like it was going foul the whole way.
Here comes the 3-1. Swung on, loop to short, and it's picked on the short hop by Rocchio, who flips to the bag for 1, on to first, double play. And this might get changed. We'll see. And now they're saying it was caught by Rocchio, so no double play.
Holliday is at third. Slater's at first. Gunner 1 for 2. Right now the Guardians looking for a double play ball.
Henderson slices one to left. Schneemann has to play it on a bounce. That's going to allow Holliday to come in and score, and the Orioles have scored the last 3. They've taken a 3-2 lead here in the top of the 5th.
Santander, who singled his last time out, 1 for 2. Avila trying to navigate this tricky middle of the lineup.
Bouncing ball right side. Jimenez trying to turn it quickly. Gets the out at second. Relay to first is in time. And it's a leadoff single in the 6th for Baltimore.
This is where I think he gets the base hit. His first major league hit right here.
And Mayo back behind the second base bag. Jimenez to Rocchio. Another exceptional double play. Turned by the Guardians.
They did it on the run, and what a double play. And they are starting to look almost as good as we have seen here in a long time.
Home half of the 6th inning, and Zach Eflin, who has pitched 5 innings in all but 1 of his 20 starts this season, has gone 5 innings tonight, trying to make it 6. Payoff pitch. Martinez lifts this one out to shallow left for Slater, and out number 1. On the ground to second base. It's picked out by Holliday. 2 down.
Down the wind and the pitch. Naylor grounds one through the hole, base hit right field.
And a 2-out single. The tying run is aboard for Cleveland. 1-2 pitch on the outside corner. Thomas doesn't like it. It was painted by Eflin, who deals another scoreless frame. Still Zach Eflin.
So far, he has been everything the Orioles could have wanted in this scenario, with a 1-run lead going into the 7th inning, knowing what they would have to face if they're trailing.
First pitch swinging. Daniel Schneemann is having a strong night. Then the tying run is on base for Cleveland.
Well, that's going to do it. Zach Eflin gave them a heck of an effort.
Cionel Perez has been very good as of late, but waves and misses at a 96-mile-an-hour fastball for out number 2. Big pitch by Perez.
Here comes Mr. Excitement here in Cleveland.
John Kenzie Noel is making just his 26th appearance in a big league game and has already pounded out 6 home runs. Zach Eflin did a fabulous job against Cleveland's high-octane offense and scored 18 runs in the first 2 games. Held in check so far tonight, but the tying run is Schneemann at first with 2 down, and here is Noel. Noel pops it up on the infield. Perez is calling everybody off, and he will squeeze it to finish off the frame.
He closes the door. The Guardians leave the tying run at first.
Another hit for the heart of the Orioles order, and it's 1st and 3rd with nobody out.
Baltimore has been down most of the series, and 3, 4, 5 hitters have been doing their part. 6 for 10, and they need a couple more. You know they're thinking we need some insurance runs.
Rutschman cracks this on a line to right field. Coming on is Noel. He slips. It gets by him, and it goes to the wall. Henderson scores. Santander going to third. He's being waved in. The relay's going to third base, and it's too late. Too late. It's a 2 RBI triple for Adley Rutschman, and the Orioles have gone ahead 5-2 Baltimore.
It would have been a sac fly. It ends up being a 2-run triple, and it ends up breaking the game open.
O'Hearn pinch hitting for Mayo. Big run still out there, third. Infield in for Cleveland.
O'Hearn smacks it down the right field line. That's a fair ball. It's 6-2 Baltimore. Off the bench, both Rutschman and O'Hearn with run-scoring extra base hits.
O'Hearn advancing to third, but now there are 2 men out. They'll bring up Jackson Holliday.
Holliday to center field, and that will drop for a base hit, and Jackson Holliday has his 7th big league RBI. A 7-2 Baltimore lead.
So Kwan with his 2nd base on balls. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's yet to get the ball out of the infield tonight. 0 for 3. That's a rarity. Swung out and ripped. Deep right field. Way out of here. 7-4 Baltimore. Jose Ramirez has now homered 5 times in the last 5 games. Cleveland now has 1 more home run than they hit all of last year with 2 months to play.
And now it will be up to Ynier Cano. His 49th game, he has 4 saves, he's a 2.83 ERA.
Bouncer to the right side, nice glove play by Mountcastle.
Wow.
And they get the out with Cano covering.
That is a highlight that needs to be played over and over again next spring training.
That was a tough play for Ryan Mountcastle. and then Cano had to race to the bag to get the speedy Jimenez.
Cleveland now down to its last strike.
Orioles a strike away. Cano ready to deal. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the Orioles get a win they need in Cleveland.